Assalamualaikum dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. I am Sabreena, assistant teacher of science, National Adult English Version School Day Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take a science class for class 8 student on the based on chapter 5, and this is the part 1 of the chapter. So let us move forward to today's topic. Today we will discuss chapter 5. The name of the chapter is Coordination and Secretion. Coordination is very important for living organisms. Like animal, plants also need coordination among their different functions. Growth, reproduction, sensitivity and reflex action, etc. are the characteristics of living organism. Hormone plays an essential role in doing this function. Unlike animals, plants have no specialized system. Except lower animal, all higher animal have specialized system for performing different physiological activities of the body. The coordination and the integration among different organs of the body are and to response to the stimuli in order to keep the harmony with the environment are the main function of nervous system. Dear students, first we will learn about the coordination in the plants. If you look the picture, we have done this experiment in our class 5 science book, that is the phototropism of the plant. If we put a plant in besides a window, if you observe after few days, the plants will try to go to the window. That means it is bent its stem to the light. It is called the phototropism. Now we are knowing about this type of coordination in the plants. Inside each plant cell, different physiological activities occurs under some rules and regulation. So coordination is an essential activity of the organism. In absence of this coordination, life of living beings will be disorganized. Different stages of life cycle of a plant, such as germination, flowering, fruit formation, getting old, dormancy, etc., maintain an order. The influence of weather and climate factors are notable here. Different physiological activities of plants, including growth and movement, are performed systematically following some specific order. One activity does not hamper another activity. Scientists try to know how plants coordinate all these activities. They opinioned growth and development, origin, the different organ, etc. of plants are controlled by some intrinsic secretion of the plant. This organic compound is known as phytohormone. The growth regulating substances is control all the physiochemical activity of the plant. Plant hormone are the natural growth substances which are usually synthesized in one part of a plant and are translocated to the other part where they exert their influence. Hormones found in plants are auxin, gibberellin and cytokinin. These three are main important hormone which are doing the coordination in the plant for various work, which enhance growth, and abscisic acid and ethylene acts as growth retarding agent. Florizin is synthesized in leaves and translocated to the leaf-based stalk, and it transforms the bud into flowers bud. So it is found that florizin influence on the initiation of flowers. Now come to the auxin. The Charles Darwin first discovered these hormones. He observed the effect of light on the plumule membrane. When light falls obliquely on the one side of the plumule, grows towards the light source by bending gradually. In fact, the substance of the apical part of the plumule was a growth hormone, auxin. Auxin can induce adventitious roots in the stem cutting and play an important role in the inhibiting the process of abscission of fruits. Now come to the gibberellin. This is another hormone. It is found in seedling, cytocotyledon and growth parts of the leaves due to its effect to the internodes of the plants, and elongates. For this reason, when applied to a dwarf plants to its in height, gibberellin are known to overcome the dormancy of seed. Now come to the ethylene. This gas has been found to be very significant, as it is produced by almost all the fleshy fruit during the process of ripening. For this reason, ethylene is now regarded as the gaseous phytohormone, and this hormone is also present in fruit, flowers, seed, leaves and roots. Ethylene can eliminate the normal geotropic response of seedling, and consequence deformed seedling are produced. Chandramalika is a short day plant. The leaves of this plant is known as a site of phytoperiodic stimuli. The flowering of plant depends much of the length of the day. Scientists have proved the effect of temperature on flowering plants. Like other living organisms, plants also have stimuli sensitivity. Due to this, effect of internal and external stimuli on plant body creates sensation, and consequently plant moves and grow. This type of movement is known as tropic movement. There they have discussed about the phytotropic movement or phytotropism of the plants. Just I have told when we start the chapter. Now come to the use of hormones. Auxin and other artificial hormones induce roots in stem cutting. Indole acetic acid helps in the repair of wear and tear. Then application of auxin delaying the abscission of fruits, and different stimuli like light, water, gravity, etc. influence the growth of hormone. Now we will come to our nervous system, that is we can enter to our animals nervous system. In our class 6 we have known from the classification the characteristics of unicellular and multicellular organism. There are different structure of tissue, organ and organ system in the multicellular organism. In different organ there is an assembles of various function of numerous cells. To coordinate with this function and to keep harmony with the environment, body needs quick coordination system, such as someone's evil news makes you cry but good news makes you cheerful. The good result in the examination makes you delightful. Various stimuli provokes all these activities. To carry stimuli from different parts of the body, coordinate the activities of the different organ system of the body, and to keep harmony with the environment are the main function of the nervous system. The system of animal body which maintains the communication between different organs, coordinates the function of all other systems and responds to stimuli in order to keep harmony with the environment, and called the nervous system. Brain is the main part of the nervous system. The brain is the of a man is most development one amongst all the animals, and man therefore known as the best creature of the universe. Brain is formed by numerous specialized cells called neuron or nerve cell. Now come to about the description of neuron. This is the picture of the neuron. Neuron has divided into two parts. One is cell body, another is processes. Then in the cell body is the main part of the neuron. A cell body may be of different shape, of example round shape, oval shape or star shape. Look, this is the star shaped cell body. The cell body is composed of cell membrane and cytoplasm and nucleus. Nerve cell has no centriole, and so they cannot divide like other cell, and this part is known as processes. The processes can be divided into two parts, that axon and dendron. This part is known as axon. The long thread like structure originated from the cell body is called the axon. There are usually only one axon is per neuron, and there is a node of Ranvier. This is called node of Ranvier, and this part is called myelin sheath, and this extension is known as dendron. The branched structure originated around the cell body are termed as dendron. They are small, relatively wide, and breaks up into fine terminal branches called dendrite. They conduct impulses towards the cell body. Now come to synapse. In between two neurons there will be a vacuum place that is known as synapse, and it is filled up with electromagnetic chemical, and that is helps to pass the stimuli from one neuron to another neuron. The junction between two neurons where axon of one neuron ends and the dendron of another neuron arises known as synapse. Synapses are allowed information to pass from one neuron to another. To carry the stimuli to maintain the communication between internal and external environment of the body, coordination the activities of different organ system of the body, retain memory, and to think, pass instruction for the work of the function of neuron, the transmission of the impulse through the synapse of the nervous system neuron are shown in the figure. Look, this is the figure how the neuron stress one after another, and in between two neurons there is the blank place is known as synapse, and this synapse is filled up with electromagnetic chemical, and that chemical carry the stimuli from one neuron to another neuron, and from like from eye, ear, nose, tongue, skin, that sensation bring with the neuron to the central nervous system, that means to our brain. Now, the nervous system consists mainly three parts, namely central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and autonomic nervous system. Today, we will only learn about the central nervous system, that is brain. The central nervous system consists of brain and spinal cord. Brain is the sole controlling agent of the whole nervous system. Human brain is contained and protected within the skull. Brain is covered by three layers of membranes called meninges. Then human brain has three major parts. First one, cerebrum, that is forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Now come to the cerebrum. The cerebrum is the main part of the human brain. It consists of two incompletely divided lobes, the right and left cerebral hemisphere, that is lobe. The two hemispheres are connected to each other by broad tract of nerve fiber. The human cerebrum is comparatively more developed than in any other animal. The exterior surface of the cerebrum cortex is a convoluted or folded grayish layer is of the cell body of or neurons known as the gray matter. The gray matter covers the underlying mass of the fibers or axon called white matter. Only nerve fibers or the axon are present here, and no cell body is found, as the nerve fiber are white in color. In the layer beneath the cortex is known as white matter. Gray matter has very many layers of nerve cells. These nerve cells by accumulation form nerve center in different parts of the cerebrum. This center acts as functional site of specialized activities: vision, hearing, smell, thinking, memory, knowledge, consequence, intelligence, and movement of the muscle are controlled by this nerve center. That means cerebrum control all these stimuli sent from our body. Now come to next page. The lower part of the cerebrum constitute the thalamus and hypothalamus, and these are the collection of gray matter. Anger, shame, hot, cold, sleep, temperature regulation and the movement of the body are controlled by this region. This is the picture of the brain, human brain. This part is known as cerebrum. And now we will come to our midbrain. The middle portion of the brain is known as midbrain. The area between cerebrum and the pons is called midbrain. Dear students, this is the pons and this is the cerebrum, and in between the pons and cerebrum the midbrain is placed. It acts as a center of auditory and visual reflexes. Now come to the hindbrain. It is located at the lower back of the cerebrum. It is smaller than cerebrum. The main function of the hindbrain is to maintain the balance of body. and it is also control speech and movement of the body. And the hindbrain consists three parts. Cerebellum is located at the back of the brain and behind pons. It is remains suspended. Cerebellum is divided into right and left part. Then come to pons. It is located in front of and under of cerebellum, then connecting medulla oblongata with the upper part of the brain. Now come to the medulla oblongata. The long stalk-like lowermost portion of the brain stem is called medulla oblongata. Starting from the lower end of the pons of medulla oblongata extend up to the spinal cord. It connects the brain with the spinal cord, so it is called the stalk of brains. The medulla oblongata controls various reflex like breathing, swallowing and heartbeat, etc. Dear students, from this question answer, from this part of the chapter, this creative one of your exercise related you have to do this creative question answer as your homework. This is the two nerve cell transmission of impulses through this nerve cell is given in the stem. The question is, first, what is hormone? The question B is, explain the role of auxin in the plant, and question C is, explain the position of the above cell cerebrum, and question D is, what is the importance of the above cell in the transmitting the impulse into human body. Dear students, the first question answer you will get in page number 49 and 50, and second question answer you will get in the page number 48, and third question answer you will get in the page number 50 and 51, and last question answer you will also get in page number 50 and 51. Dear student, this will be your homework for vacation, and you have to write the question answer CQ answer 1 along with 10 MCQ, and you have to submit this homework on 29th May from 9 AM to 3 PM. Dear students, I have finished my today's topic. Hope you have understood. Read the chapter properly and do the ASW. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.